Today we are going to revisit one of the darkest and most disturbing encounters in all of Red Dead Redemption 2, the story of the Aberdeen family, an event that, at first glance, seems like just another dinner hosted by a pair of swindlers. But deep down it hides secrets, rare items, missable dialogues, and multiple outcomes that you probably have never seen. For example, what happens if we take one of the brothers to the sheriff's office? Is it possible to kill just one of them and come back days later to discover something different? And if we visit the victim's grave before even starting the event, can Arthur uncover the danger and avoid the scam? In this video, we are going to delve into all the variations, revealing every hidden detail and showing interactions that most players have never encountered. We will understand the true fate of Bray and Tammy Aberdeen's parents, and how this twisted relationship shaped all the terror that takes place at the pig farm. Get ready to see this event like never before, because today we are going to dissect every step, every choice, and every secret until revealing everything that Rockstar hid inside the Aberdeen pig farm. So without further ado, let's get into the video. My first contact with Aberdeen happened many meters away from the farm in this location on the map in New Hanover between Armadillo and Emerald Ranch. There I found a Mexican immigrant at his camp, and as I approached I heard a curious story about his encounter with a mysterious property in the surroundings.
Hey there, partner. You trust me then?
Guess so.
Sometimes we must trust each other, even when we don't know each other, or else we walk this life alone. For all I know, you're a thief and a killer, but I rely on my instincts to tell me otherwise.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I see in your eyes that you're not a bad man. Like I was riding through the Heartlands the other day and cut through someone's land. Looked like an old pig farm when a couple called me over from the house. Very nice man and woman. Very friendly. You would think this is fine, que no? And they keep saying that a traveler like me deserves some rest and refreshment, inviting me to stay for dinner. I was tired and I was hungry, but mi corazonada, the feeling in my gut said no. I don't know why, but I trusted it. Then the very next day, a man warns me to stay away from that place. So I live by my instincts. I'm also real fast with a gun, which helps me when the instincts fail me. Well, I've sat long enough. You rest here as long as you need.
As we heard here, he trusted his own intuition, and that probably saved his life. So after hearing this story, I went straight to the pig farm that the immigrant mentioned, and then I found it just a few meters from the Emerald Ranch. As we approached the porch, we were greeted by the owners of the property who, as reported by the Mexican immigrant, are indeed very warm and friendly.
Don't be shy, partner. No such thing as a stranger here. Well, you look like you need to take a load off.
Well, ain't this a rare treat? Why didn't you tell me we had guests coming? I'd have fixed myself up nice.
Oh, now you know you look perfect, princess.
I ain't no guest, miss. I'm just passing through.
Oh, nonsense. Well, come on in. Rest a while, and we got food on the stove and a bottle of the good stuff we've been saving.
It's decided then. I'm gonna go freshen up.
I appreciate the offer, but I best be on my way.
Oh, come on now. How you gonna turn down a hot meal and good company? I'll go open that bottle.
Just like it happened with the traveler, Arthur is invited to come in and have dinner. So far, nothing out of the ordinary, but seconds later, everything starts to change. Right at the entrance, the man of the house, Bray Aberdeen, makes a rather unusual request.
Hey, there he is. Come on in. Come on.
This is, very kind of you.
Don't sweat it, partner. The pleasure's all ours. I hope she ain't primping for hours up there. We'll never eat. Go check on her, will you?
Me?
Well, sure. Hey, get to know the place. Make yourself at home. Well, just go hurry her up a little. She won't listen to me.
Look, I'm sure she'll be down in a minute.
Oh, you don't know her like I do. Married to that mirror, that one.
Bray simply invites a total stranger to wander around his house and go talk privately with his own wife. From that moment on, the story already starts to take on a strange tone. And from here on out, believe me, it's all downhill. The couple's bedroom is on the second floor, to the left of the stairs. As we enter, we will witness a dialogue that makes it clear that something is not right with the hosts.
look who it is. You are hungry, ain't you?
I didn't mean to intrude, miss.
It's all right. Looking ain't a crime. You go on and have a seat at the table. I'll be down in a minute.
He, just asked me to check on you, that's all.
Oh, you don't need to make any excuses. No, sirree.
The woman flirts with Arthur throughout the conversation, putting her hands on her cleavage and saying that he indeed looked hungry. After all, he went up to the room. The curious thing is that Tammy knows Arthur is only there at her husband's request, but acts as if he had gone up on his own. It is clear that it is all part of a conspiracy by the couple. With the dialogue over, we can freely explore the property. The house is big and full of rooms, but it is very deteriorated, clutter and dirt everywhere. Aged wallpapers, spider webs, showing that the couple isn't very meticulous when it comes to cleaning and organization. To reinforce this lack of hygiene, just look at the bathtub in the Ella house. It's simply filthy, covered in built-up dirt, which makes it clear that personal hygiene is not a priority for the Aberdeens. Another disturbing detail is that scattered throughout practically every room we find dozens of stacked newspapers, much more than any ordinary person would buy to read. This suggests something much more sinister. These newspapers are likely the Aberdeens' trophies, kept to follow the news about the disappearance of their victims, similar to some serial killers like Dexter Morgan in the series, who collected blades with the blood of each target. Back on the first floor, we find Bray at the dinner table, excited to share a meal with his new friend. What comes next is one of the most caricatured and disturbing dialogues in the whole game, revealing that something very wrong is happening.
Hey!
Hey!
Ain't this just about perfect? One of them moments you wish could last forever.
Well, like I said, I can't stay for long.
Then look at us, like a couple of old friends. Ah, it's a short life, but a merry one.
Here we are, all the fixins'. I hope you boys left some room in your trousers.
That smells delicious. The food don't smell too bad neither.
Oh, stop it, you! How do you like it?
It's good. Different.
That meat is so tender. You know what? This place used to be a pig farm when we was kids. Before we lost our ma and pa. Horrible business.
Horrible.
But we still got each other, ain't that right, honey pie?
And we still know how to have a hog killing time.
Here, that's for you.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Where are my manners? Drinks.
Yeah, I could definitely use a drink.
That stuff will put hair on your chest.
Oh, I doubt he needs that. Let's loosen you up some more. Come on, honey.
Since he was already in hell, Arthur decided to embrace the devil and try the drink offered by the Aberdeens, probably to ease the discomfort of finding out that he was sitting at dinner with a couple of incestuous siblings, but now Arthur was about to discover that he should have listened to the advice of the Mexican immigrant.
What the hell is that?
It's an old Aberdeen home recipe. That one right there is in 1894.
Feels like someone's stabbing me in the head.
Come on, I thought I had a man here, not a boy. One more, and you and I both will go upstairs and have a lie down.
What the hell?
Oh, about time. Now take whatever cat she has on her and put it behind Mama.
What the hell just happened? Those crazy sons of bitches got some explaining to do.
While drinking the drink, Arthur was drugged, had all his belongings stolen, and wakes up in a ditch full of corpses, not one or two but dozens of corpses. It becomes clear that he is not the first victim, and that the Aberdeens are dangerous serial killers. Now everything makes sense. The warm reception, Tammy's reception, all orchestrated to deceive the traveler with the promise of a sexual adventure. A scam that, judging by the number of bodies in the ditch, worked very well, and this also explains how the Aberdeens sustain themselves. It's strange that a pig farm doesn't have any pigs. In fact, the huge property doesn't have any animals. Another detail that catches the eye. But to the couple's misfortune, for some reason, Arthur survived the poison. Furious, he sets out in search of revenge. The ditch is just a few meters from the house, and in a few minutes we experience one of the most anticipated moments of this encounter.
You ain't...
With the Aberdeens eliminated, we can recover all the stolen belongings that were hidden behind a painting right at the entrance of the house, depicting none other than the mother of this couple, and thus ends the first part of our investigation into the Aberdeen family. Now let's move on and explore all the secret and missable dialogues that the encounter with the Aberdeens can provide us. In this event, there are at least 3 missable dialogues that can be triggered by interacting with certain objects inside the property. The first one can be found on the 2nd floor of the residence in a closet next to a fireplace. As we approach, it will be possible to interact, revealing a disturbing object.
Sick sons of bitches.
As we saw, the couple simply keeps a human skull in their home, giving us a glimpse of what was to come in the following minutes. After interacting with this cabinet, the game unlocks 2 secret dialogues, one with Tammy in the bedroom and another with Bray in the dining room. A new option to confront them appears in the dialogues. Check it out.
I found some bones in an armoire. What's that about?
Oh, you met Mama? She always did love visitors. We like to keep her here with us.
So, I opened the door up there and saw some bones. Human bones.
Oh, that's my mama. Rest in peace. I just couldn't bring myself to bury her. This way is better. Hey, pull up a chair, partner.
That is not just a human skull, but the skull of the Aberdeen's mother, the same mother who stars in the main painting of the property where the couple keeps the stolen belongings of their victims. This dialogue reveals a lot about the lore of the couple, as it shows a bit of the troubled relationship they had with their parents. The 3rd secret dialogue of this event will reveal more about this, but first we need to talk about the 2nd secret dialogue. Remember the part where we talk to Tammy in the room? On the bedside table next to the bed, we can find an old family photograph. By picking it up to examine, we witness a brief dialogue from Tammy that gives us an overview of the couple's relationship with their parents.
An old family photo. It got damaged, unfortunately.
The photograph is damaged with the parents' faces scribbled on, certainly done with selective anger, as the children's faces remain intact. These children are the Aberdeen couple. It's unsettling to notice the expressions, as if they already carried something disturbing from an early age. It was clear from early on that they would be psychopaths. Another damaged photo of the parents can be found on the property next to the skull cabinet. This time only the father's face is damaged, suggesting that the paternal figure was more hated by the siblings. It makes sense, since the mother is the only one with an undamaged portrait in the house. Through the dialogue during dinner and these missable dialogues, we understand that the couple's parents died in a tragedy, leaving the farm as an inheritance to the siblings who started living there alone. But believe me, this story can get even more bizarre. The truth about the fate of the parents is revealed in the 3rd missable dialogue that can only be witnessed if Arthur refuses to drink at dinner.
I appreciate the hospitality, folks, but I best be on my way.
No, already? I thought we was gonna have some fun together. Oh.
Okay, there's welcoming, and then there's whatever you two are.
Love thy neighbor as thyself, partner.
Oh, he's just a boring old stick in the mud.
This way you can leave the farm and come back days later. When we return and enter again, we will find Tammy cooking on the stove. At that moment, she offers a taste of the food. If we accept, Arthur faints just like with the drink, and the event unfolds normally from there.
I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away.
What are you cooking?
Well, that would be telling. I'll give you a guess, though. Want a taste? Here, open up. Let me know if it needs more cream. All right. Make sure you get it all in.
I don't know what that needs.
Honey, we got a live one! I'll search his pockets and put it behind Mama!
But what we are looking for is in the room opposite the kitchen, where we find Bray Aberdeen sitting at his desk. The big truth about the whereabouts of the parents is revealed as we spy on what he is writing. In his diary, Bray vents and reveals the whole secret behind the fate of his parents.
Write the past down. It starts to heal. That's what they say. It was the only way we'd all have peace. Oh, we kept telling you, leave us alone. Wish we could have given you a proper burial, but things ain't never perfect. But you loved them pigs. And that day, they ate well. Chore after chore. Interminable squealing. That look. Ma judging us. Chop, chop. By tears of red. An act of love. Together, always sweet, like roses, my angel.
In the diary, Bray writes that putting the past on paper helps to overcome it, and for him and Tammy, the only way to find peace was by killing their own parents. The words reveal that their coexistence was marked by tension and disapproval, with the mother's constant judging gaze, and the dissatisfaction of both with the fact that she and the father did not accept the incestuous relationship between the siblings. Bray regrets not giving a decent funeral, but admits that on that day the farm pigs ate well. He describes the moment with coldness, the endless screams, the moment they decided to cut and put an end. For them, that sick act was an act of love, so they could remain together forever. The final words calling the mother my angel and comparing everything to something as sweet as roses. It gives a tone as disturbing as it is revealing. This passage leaves no doubts. Bray and Tammy murdered their parents and used the property's own pigs to get rid of the bodies, eliminating the last obstacle to live alone and continue their isolated and macabre life. With this dark part of the story finally elucidated, it's time to investigate all the possible outcomes of this encounter. What happens if we try to take Tammy to the sheriff, and if we only kill one of the brothers and come back days later? Or even, what happens if we drag Tammy to the same grave where we were thrown? It's time to find out. So if you're enjoying the video, go ahead and leave your like. In my first gameplay in 2018, one of the first things I tried was to lasso the two brothers and immobilize them. This works very well with Tammy, but it's simply unfeasible with Bray due to his majestic stature and well-fed appearance. With Tammy tied up, we have two interesting destination possibilities. The first one is the grave where the couple used to dump their victims, which would be a quite poetic fate for Morena. The second one is taking her to a sheriff, considering that this works with some events in the game. Let's start with the grave. Taking Tammy to the hole in the outskirts of the property, we will witness one of the best dialogues of the entire event.
Alright, let's go.
No! What are you doing? No! Please, no! Please! Please, I'm sorry. Not here. Mama! I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry.
As we can see, for the first time, Tammy seems to have regretted the parasite, pleading for forgiveness from her mother. Many believe this dialogue happens because the mother is one of the corpses in the grave, but that is not the case. The likely fate of the Aberdeen parents was the stomachs of the property's pigs, as revealed by Bray in his diary statement, saying that on that day the pigs ate very well. Now we come to the second possibility, the police station. With the brunette on the back of the horse, I took her first to the Valentine police station, and to my surprise, there was no reaction at all. I was actually expecting that it wouldn't be possible to turn her into the law, but I was shocked when we didn't even become wanted for the crime of kidnapping, something that usually happens in this kind of scenario. I tested this in Valentine, Strawberry, and St. Denis, and in all locations the reaction was the same, or rather there was no reaction at all. One possibility that I was curious about was to discover the grave before starting the encounter with them, hoping that maybe this would unlock some interaction or secret dialogue with the brothers. But to my surprise, the event unfolded normally without Arthur making any kind of comment about the grave and its impressive proximity to the property. Another thing I tested in this video was to take one of the corpses from the grave and bring it to the house, hoping that this would generate some comment or secret dialogue. Arriving at the house, I tied up Tammy and climbed Bray to go talk to his parents. With the woman immobilized, I left the corpse right on the dining table. I waited several minutes, but as expected, this didn't trigger any secret comments or dialogue. Another interesting possibility that I decided to test was stealing items from the house while we're there. At first, Bray just made some sarcastic comments suggesting that we should stop.
Don't listen to me. Go on, partner. Shoot. That's an interesting way to make yourself at home, friend. Hey, don't need to get light-fingered, friend. That we're already offering you a hot meal.
I thought he was going to let us keep stealing everything since he would steal from us later, but to my surprise, there came a point where he gets angry and stands up from the table.
Hey, time you cut that out now, mister. Just go upstairs and check on her. All right. I don't know what you're playing at here. You need to leave, now!
As we saw, our well-fed boy got mad and invited us to leave. This part of the interaction is kind of glitchy because even though a button appears to calm things down, it almost never works. At this point, we can stay inside the house, which prompts Bray to draw his revolver with the couple becoming hostile. But if we leave the house and avoid the conflict, Bray will light a cigar and watch the forest view from the window. Eventually, Tammy will join him. If we return to the house after that, they immediately become hostile, and I even ended up getting killed by them. The curious thing is that if we come back after dying in this way, we find the couple in the same scenario that we see when we return from the grave, as if they were still trying to deceive us. Finally, another possibility that I tested was to leave one of the brothers alive and return days later, hoping that similar to what happens in the Catfish Jackson's family, there would be some kind of secret dialogue or scene. For this, I tied up Tammy and then killed the handsome guy. At first, I was going to leave her tied up, but I decided to untie her and ride away on horseback. Days later, I returned to the property and found nothing but a grand emptiness. Everything in the house seemed normal, but there was no one inside. This shows that unlike the Catfish Jackson's family event, sparing one of the brothers does not interfere with the outcome of the plot. After some time, when we return to the property, we will notice that it will be abandoned and completely empty. This happens in any of the possibilities, whether falling for the couple's scam and killing them shortly after, sparing one of them, or even taking the hit with Arthur and returning only years later. This occurs during the epilogue with John. But why the hell would anyone do that? Take the hit from the Aberdeens, lose all the money, and only come back 8 years later with John. I'm going to talk about that. But first I want to show all the variations of responses that Arthur can give. You know when the game offers the choice between responding in a friendly or hostile way? This encounter with the Aberdeens brings several of these opportunities. Although they don't change the course of the story, these responses are quite interesting because they reveal different reactions from the protagonist to the couple's actions. It's worth checking out.
Hey, there he is. Come on in. Come on.
This is, very kind of you.
Don't sweat it, partner. The pleasure's all ours. I hope she ain't primping for hours up there. We'll never eat. Go check on her, will you?
Me?
Well, sure. Hey, get to know the place. Make yourself at home. Well, just go hurry her up a little. She won't listen to me.
Look, I'm sure she'll be down in a minute.
Oh, you don't know her like I do. Married to that mirror, that one. Hey, there he is. Come on in. Come on.
Why the sudden hospitality, mister? You don't know me.
Well, that's why you're here, ain't it, partner? Every stranger is a new friend waiting to happen, I say.
Right.
I hope she ain't primping for hours up there. We'll never eat. Go check on her, will you?
Not sure why you want me to fetch your woman for you.
Hunger's just getting the better of me, partner, and I figured it'd give you a chance to check out the place. Well, just go hurry her up a little. She won't listen to me.
Well, look who it is. You are hungry, ain't you?
I didn't mean to intrude, miss.
It's all right. Looking ain't a crime. You go on and have a seat at the table. I'll be down in a minute.
He, just asked me to check on you, that's all.
Oh, you don't need to make any excuses. No, sirree. Hey, slow it down there. Plenty of time for that.
Sure. My apologies, miss.
Well, look who it is. You are hungry, ain't you?
Nah, I think I just lost my appetite.
It's all right. Looking ain't a crime. You go on and have a seat at the table. I'll be down in a minute.
You should be careful, miss. Inviting strangers in your home like this?
Oh, I'm a very good judge of character. I see the look in your eyes. Hey, slow it down there. Plenty of time for that.
Oh, you don't know what you want. She'll, be down in just a minute.
Woohoo! That is what I like to hear. Hey, now pull up a chair, partner.
She seems, real nice lady.
Oh, she's my everything, friend. From the womb to the tomb, I'm a lucky man. Hey, pull up a chair, partner.
She'll, be down in just a minute.
Woohoo! That is what I like to hear. Hey, now pull up a chair, partner.
I reckon she might be a little too friendly.
Oh, there's no such thing, partner. Just wait till you see her after a couple of drinks.
Come on, honey.
I appreciate the hospitality, folks, but I best be on my way.
No, already? I thought we was gonna have some fun together.
I'm sure you two can have more than enough fun without me.
Oh. Come on, honey.
I appreciate the hospitality, folks, but I best be on my way.
No, already? I thought we was gonna have some fun together. Oh,
Okay, there's welcoming, and then there's whatever you two are.
Love thy neighbor as thyself, partner.
Oh, he's just a boring old stick in the mud.
I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away.
What are you cooking?
Well, that would be telling. I'll give you a guess, though. Want a taste?
I knew you wouldn't be able to stay away.
That smells, interesting.
Cheeky. Why don't you taste it before you judge it?
Hey there.
Look who's here.
I figured I'd check in on you while I was passing through.
Right to pass down, it starts to heal. That's what they say. Ma,
I'm surprised you know how to ride.
look who's here.
I couldn't pass on a free ticket to the freak show.
Takes one to know one.
With all the dialogues explored, it's time to talk again about the money in the game and why you can take the hit with Arthur and come back with only John 8 years later during the epilogue. In fact, this is a well-known and extremely functional method to transfer all of Arthur's money to the epilogue. As we know, nothing but Arthur's weapons is transferred to John after his death in Chapter 6. You lose all the horses, items, and most importantly, the money. With this method, however, it is possible to transfer absolutely all of Arthur's dollars to John. To do this, just start the event with Aberdeen shortly before the mission My Last Boy. Taking the couple's scam and not retrieving the money behind the painting, you can even go back to the farm and kill the brothers. But the crucial point is not to touch the hidden money. So years later, during the epilogue with John, it will be possible to return to the abandoned property and find all of Arthur's money stored exactly where it was left. This gives a nice financial boost in the epilogue, but at the same time, it spoils the experience a bit, because at the very least it's strange to see John struggling to make money and buy the ranch while carrying over $10,000 in his pocket. But for those who didn't know, there's the method. As we saw, the Aberdeen family event is full of mysteries, secrets, and alternative possibilities. And the most impressive thing is that this is just the tip of the iceberg. Red Dead 2 is full of events like this, with multiple paths and different outcomes. From the everyday turmoil of a lumber mill in Big Valley to alternative endings with an alternative scar on Micah Bell's face. By clicking here next to the yellow arrow, you will understand better what I'm talking about. And believe me when I say that any punishment for Micah is not enough. I hope you enjoyed it. Big hug to you all and see you soon in another Red Dead video. Take care.